It's June, it's a Friday, and it's time to get away for another weekend. And once again, I'm heading to the big smoke of London to spend a couple of nights in the highly rated Prime Backpackers Hostel in Islington. So, whichever station you come in on, you eventually need to get on the Northern Line and head to Angel Tube Station. Take a left out of the station and another left at the traffic lights and head down City Road. And in a quick couple of minutes, you'll find yourself at a pleasant Georgian terrace and the hostel's front door. Prime offers a mix of double bed and 3-bed private rooms and dormitories ranging from 6 beds to 12, either female only or mixed. The hostel and each room have secure keycard entry. I picked a 12-bed dorm with beds arranged in stacks of 3 for £40 a night. The bed frames are suitably strong and sturdy, and while the ladders are flat due to the tight space in the room, the steps are also flat, so no painful soles getting in and out. There's also some generous shelf space for each bed, as well as 2 electrical sockets. Each bed also has bag storage that's lockable if you have a padlock, and 2 shelves. I was able to get my small suitcase and small rucksack in the unit. Sorry for no video at this point, as I must have pressed the wrong option on my phone. The washing and toilet facilities are all mixed. Here the cubicles on the left are toilets and on the right are showers, with 2 sinks at the end. Upstairs there are a couple of self-contained bathroom and showers if you don't feel comfortable with this kind of arrangement. Downstairs there's a well-stocked bookshelf with a couple of big chairs in a relaxation area that's right next to the reception. In the basement there's a small courtyard outside with a table and chair, and a very large kitchen and dining area with all mod cons for cooking whatever you want. There's also where breakfast is held, and there's free tea and coffee available. There are guest fridges and box storage for groceries, as well as another relaxation and TV area. So what is the local area like? Well, it's okay, but nothing particularly exciting. There are pubs, cafes and shops, as you'd expect on a high street, but it is pretty much just a bog standard British high street. There is a cute little area called Camden Passage that runs along the high street, with a few independent eateries and cafes and drinking holes, and also hosts a large market on weekends. If you want excitement, then head north on the Northern Line for a few short minutes and get to Camden Town. This has historically been at the heart of British pop culture, right from the 60s all the way up to today, and is still popular for music and nightlife. As seems to be de rigueur these days, it has one of those box park venues with an eclectic selection of food and drink on offer. But there's plenty of other options all along Camden High Street in more traditional locations, with a few garish and imaginative facades to entertain. There are a lot of pubs to choose from, and a few that are very noteworthy. The Camden Brewery is home of the now ubiquitous Camden Hells that has become hugely popular in the UK over recent years. Nearby is the Hawley Arms, which was the favourite pub of legendary singer Amy Winehouse. There's also the Good Mixer, which is a small venue that was right at the heart of the creation of Britpop in the 1990s. And there's also the Dublin Castle, the pub and music venue where two-tone legends Madness made a name for themselves. This area really is a music lover's heaven. A word of warning though, if you do stay at Prime and come to Camden for a night out, the night tube doesn't run on the Northern Line branch that serves Angel, so you'd have to go to Euston and get a taxi, which is about £15. So that's the Prime Backpackers Hostel. On the whole, I think it's worth its high rating and the money. It's very well located for night spots and tourist attractions in central London. It was clean, the beds were big and very comfortable, and the facilities were top notch. So, if you need somewhere relatively cheap in London to stay, then you can't go wrong with Prime in Islington.